Brajrajnagar. I'm ex-cabin crew. Right now, I'm a happy-go-lucky homemaker and a tarot card reader. First and foremost, thank you so much, guys, for loving my vlog so much. You guys are messaging me, personal messaging me, DMing me, saying that Ankita, that we're missing your traveling vlogs. It's been a long time you haven't posted any travel vlog of yours. So this time we would like to see something exciting. So my viewers' wish is my command. I know it is Corona and it's very difficult to go here, there, travel all around the world, which is not safe at all. Please do not travel, guys, unless and until it is utter necessary. Today I'm going to share with you the road trip of mine to Brajrajnagar in Odisha, to my uncle's place where I haven't been since I think since 16 years. So after resigning from my duties, from my work as a cabin crew, when I came back to India now, this is the time to roam, you know. So when I came to my hometown, so I thought, why not go visit my uncle's place. इसी बहाने एक ब्लॉग भी बन जाएगा, क्योंकि उड़ीसा इतना सुंदर है कि हर कोना, हर गांव, हर गली मैं आपको बहुत ही प्राउडली दिखा सकती हूँ कि ये मेरा उड़ीसा है, ये मेरा जगह है, ये मेरा शहर है. चलिए बिल्कुल भी टाइम ना वेस्ट करते हुए हम चलते हैं संबलपुर टू ब्रजराजनगर ऑन अ रोड ट्रिप. और रास्ते में जितने भी खूबसूरत डाइक्स हैं, रिजर्वॉयर्स हैं, पिकनिक स्पॉट्स हैं, हमारे कई सारे रिलेटिव्स हैं जहाँ हम स्किप हॉप जंप करके गए. हम आपको मेरे साथ लेके चलती हूँ एक खूबसूरत से रोड ट्रिप में, और बिल्कुल भी मिस ना कीजिएगा और मेरे साथ बने रहिएगा. तो चलिए अब आज हम मिलकर सब चलते हैं Brajrajnagar in Odisha to my uncle's place with one of my another uncle and my mom, my dad and me. Yalla, let's go. Let's get started. Our journey started from our home in Oithapalli, Sambalpur. My dad decided to drive. So the road goes like this: Oithapalli to Jamadarpalli, Jamadarpalli to Left Dike via Eco Retreat, Rengali, E-Bridge, which is Hirakud Dam Reservoir, Nuapalli, Kumharband, Rampalunga, Sunari, and then finally to Brajrajnagar. Now this is the left dike and we are heading to Jamadarpalli, which is the airstrip, and then there's a new eco retreat which is open after the bridge is over. So we go above the dike, which is so mesmerizing and so beautiful. I must say the whole trip to Brajrajnagar from Sambalpur, it was such a mesmerizing journey. My chacha was super excited here because he was our trip organizer and he knew I came home after a very long time and I'm visiting all my relatives after a very long time. So he took the charge and he was showing me each and every bit of the places that we were heading to. The left dike is still not over and I don't want to split this video because the view was so beautiful that I want to keep it for you guys to have a look at it. Just look at this beautiful reservoir. Now this is E-Bridge. It is one of the most famous bridge in Sambalpur. Because as you can see, there is a temple inside the water. The history behind it is when the Hirakud Dam opened, around 300 villages came underwater. And this temple, it is called Rampalunga Temple. It came underwater also, but sometimes this temple is visible and sometimes this is not. When the dam gates are open, this temple becomes complete invisible, but I was lucky enough that it was right there and I can had a look at it. It was so beautiful. Just look at this. By the way, one of the villages that went underwater was my village too. And then we had to move to Lohanda, which became our village from then. Here are the few pics I have attached which we took on E-Bridge. And our first destination that we stopped was Nuapali Kumar Band. It is actually my father's bua's place. Uh, so we had a visit to her. She is above 90 and she is so still active that it is so amazing to look at her, and when I went to their house, see, there was a well outside and there's a huge well inside their house, and this is the area they have. And this is my cute granny, my father's bua. Funniest part is she told me, how come you became so fair? You were so dark in your childhood days. And here she was not ready to leave my father at all. She was so happy to see him. And finally it was time to say goodbye to Granny, and next stop that we headed to was Rampalunga. It is one of the most famous picnic spot right now, and it's such a beautiful place. And finally we reached Rampalunga here. Just look at the reservoir. I was blessed, my uncle, my chacha, he insisted that we should come and visit Rampalunga, and it was a little bit farther, but thank God I agreed to his decision because it was such a beautiful place. And here there was a selfie point, as my chacha said, that it says I love Rampalunga, and we all should take selfies over there too, which we actually did. And here's attaching few pictures of the Rampalunga. After we visited Rampalunga, we stopped at Sunari at one of our auntie's place and just have a look at this pomegranate plant. I was amazed, It was so beautiful that I can had it in my hands. Just look at this. Just look at this. Can you believe this? It was here. You can pluck it from your hands. And we here had few visitors too. And finally we reached Brajrajnagar. This is GM colony, and this is the central school where my chachi is a teacher. And here we stopped by to see the picture of my sister Saloni Mishra. She was one of the toppers, so her picture still lies there, and we stopped there just to look at her. After all, she's my sister, so she has to be a topper, right? Jokes apart, so here we entered GM colony, which is in Brajrajnagar, where my chacha resides. After a long journey, finally we reached to our chacha's house and introduced saying my Nanu chacha. He's welcoming us there. We had lots and lots of fun during our childhoods with him. And this was the grand lunch that we had in Nanu chacha's house. And after taking little rest, it was time to head back. But before heading back, me and my elder sister, we made sure that we asked Nanu Chacha for guavas that we had in the neighborhood. And poor thing, he actually started plucking guavas for us. After all, daughter's wish is father's command, right? So 2 daughters are here demanding for guavas, so he had to get it for us. How sweet of him. And yay, finally we got it. Huge 3 or 4 guavas, and this is Neelam Didi. She is getting guavas for me as well. She was so happy. After the guava scene, we reached Chandi Temple, which is the very famous temple in Brajrajnagar. And here are the little guests welcoming us. See how cute they were. You have to be really careful with them. And a beautiful step staircase goes down to Chandi Temple, and at the side there is beautiful Ib River. You have to be very careful with the staircase, but just look at this river. Wow. And finally we reached here to the entrance of the Chandi Temple. Just look at this. As we have in Vaishno Devi, you have to go under a cave. Same the Chandi Temple is Brajrajnagar is bit caved, and you have to go inside the cave. Photography and videography was not allowed then, and I had no idea about it. So these are the clips I could gather from there by the time I knew that there is no videography allowed. Here is the Chandi Temple. Please आप इसके दर्शन कर लीजिए और अपनी मनोकामनाएं इस वीडियो के थ्रू ही माँ चंडी से मांग लीजिए. And here are the final pictures that we took. This is Nanu Chacha and me in the Chandi Temple. This is Nanu Chacha, me and my dad. This is my elder sister Neelam Didi and me. And this is the entire family that we gathered that day. It was so much fun. And this is all 4 sisters in hierarchy, from the elder to the smaller, my mom and dad. And again, a beautiful family picture of all of us. Here's my mom and me. And again a masti wala picture with my chachas and my dad. I hope you liked it. कितना अच्छा लगता है अपनों से मिलके, अपनों के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करते, घूम के फिर के, मैं बहुत ही एक्साइटेड हूँ आप लोगों के साथ ये सब शेयर करते हुए कि कितना खूबसूरत सी जगह है हमारे ही अपने देश में, हमारी कंट्री में. जो शहर छोटे छोटे गांव हैं जहाँ हम सोच भी नहीं सकते कि ऐसा कोई जगह एग्जिस्ट करता है, बट इज एक्चुअली डज. आई लव माई संबलपुर, आई लव माई उड़ीसा. एवरी कॉर्नर ऑफ इट इज़ ब्यूटिफुल. बहुत टाइम बाद मुझे ऐसा मौका मिला कि मैं अपने घर आऊँ, घर आके सब रिलेटिव से अच्छे से मिलूँ, अपनी फैमिली से मिलूँ, अच्छा सा टाइम स्पेंड करूँ. रैट रेस में हम ये सब भूल ही गए थे. और जब भी मैं जॉब करती थी व्हेन आई वाज इन दुबई, इट वाज वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू, I used to come once in a year and it was really difficult to go and visit everyone's place. And finally I have got that time कि अभी मैं जाऊँ और मैं सबसे मिलूँ, मैं अपने पूरे परिवार के साथ मिलूँ, नई नई जगह देखूँ, मस्ती करूँ. तो बहुत ही मज़ा आया. इसी तरह आई होप आपको भी मेरे साथ ब्रजराजनगर का रोड ट्रिप मज़ा आया होगा. So if you like this vlog guys, like, share, subscribe and follow me on Instagram with the same name, Rock and Roll with Ankita. And yes, I'm a tarot reader too. So if you need reading or if you need any suggestions or remedies or any help about your or any guidance about your life, please write me on Instagram and Ankita's Love and Light. Drop in your queries there and I will be happy to help you. And also I have another channel, subscribe me on my another channel which is Love and Lights by Ankita. वहाँ मैं छोटे छोटे टैरो रिलेटेड, वास्तु रिलेटेड, एस्ट्रोलॉजी रिलेटेड छोटे छोटे टिप्स देती रहती हूँ जो आपको आपके जीवन में बहुत ही हेल्प करेगा. थैंक यू सो मच गाइज फॉर शोविंग सो मच ऑफ लव टू मी ऑलवेज. और इसी तरह मेरे साथ बने रहिएगा, मुझे सपोर्ट कीजिएगा, प्यार करते रहिएगा. और जहाँ भी हो, आप जैसे भी हो, मैं आप दुआ करती हूँ कि आप सब खुश हो, आप आबाद हो, आप एकदम सुरक्षित हो. इसी नोट के साथ गाइज, बाय बाय, सी यू, टाटा, चाओ चाओ, एंड आई विल सी यू इन माय नेक्स्ट ब्लॉग.